Hey guys, Disclaimer Magic here, and it's time for another overlooked but awesome card, and this one is amazing. I really don't know how I didn't cover this earlier. It is a truly astonishing card. Good news, it's colorless and it costs 1. So you know what that means? You could put this in just about anything. Even better, it's not a rare, it's an uncommon. Even better, it's legal in Modern. Even better, this is one of the most unexpected rulings I've ever seen on a card. I had no idea that the rules of the game work this way. I really didn't. So buckle up your seatbelts and put your trays in the upright position because we are landing on one of the best cards ever printed in Scars of Mirrodin. I'm of course talking about the amazing equipment Infiltration Lens. Holy crap, is this card bonkers. So 1 cost to drop out, 1 to equip. Whenever equipped creature becomes blocked by a creature, you may draw 2 cards. Not draw 2, discard 2, not anything else, just draw 2. One of the most game-winning powerful effects in the entire game that can be printed on a card is a passive recurring trigger that doesn't require basically anything real important, no mana, no tapping, none of that. And it draws cards, because then you can draw cards recurringly. So that's why like Military Intel was already an overlooked but awesome card. Every time you swing with 2 or more creatures, you just immediately draw a card as an immediate response before they can even declare blockers. That card's insane. In every single combat, it can happen. So first of all, what does your opponent even do about this? Do they purposely not block it? Let's say it's a 4/4 creature, they just take 4 damage because they don't want you to draw 2 cards? Do they block it with a 1/1 Death Toucher or block it with their biggest creature, maybe trade, maybe don't, and okay, you draw 2 cards, but at least it's over? Except it's not, because then for 1 mana you equip it to the next creature over, basically. I mean, if this card had Indestructible on it, it would be unstoppable. But for anybody who tells you, oh, but an artifact destruction destroys this, so it's not good. They're burning a card and some of their mana to just destroy equipment, not even the creature it's on, but equipment? That is called dominating the game. That means you dropped in something so horrific they had to like basically waste a card to get rid of it, and it's not that important to the game, it's just that detrimental. So yeah, I would say it's a fantastic thing if they waste one of the precious cards in their hand to destroy Infiltration Lens. That just really speaks about the power level of this card. The sheer power of it is outrageous. Now imagine putting this on a creature that has to be blocked. There aren't many, and usually you need an outside source like an enchantment or something, or a spell that says this creature must be blocked. But yeah, it is a thing. It doesn't work on defense. Okay, whatever, it's narrow. But every time you swing, if they decide to take damage, they're probably going to lose. And if they decide to block it, you gain 2 cards and they're probably going to lose. If the creature it's on dies because they blocked it, you just drew 2 cards. You probably pulled a replacement creature, so they're going to lose. This card is just insane, and it's about 50 cents no matter where you buy it. I am going to put this card into basically everything for the rest of my life. But wait, there is more. I did allude to this at the beginning of the video. Here's the ruling from 2011. If the equipped creature becomes blocked by multiple creatures, Infiltration Lens's ability triggers that many times. Holy crap. So put this on a creature with menace, okay? Has to be blocked by 2 or more creatures, otherwise it can't be blocked. Then put it on like a 3/1 or a 4/1 or something just outrageous where they'd really want to block it. And then either grant it menace or just find a creature like that that has menace. I think there's like a 3/1 with menace. Okay, now you get 4 cards. 4 cards! Put it on a Death Toucher and then force everybody on their side to block. You would draw like 14 cards and kill everything. Some of the absolute best cards in the history of Magic are ones like this, where they're by themselves in a vacuum really, really, really good. They're just plain old good. You drop them in, you automatically improved your game state. Then there's also combos where if you happen to get them off, the power level just goes through the roof. So if you throw this on a creature and swing with it, and it's a 1/1 and they block, okay, whatever. At least it's still out there. You can move it to a new creature. You got your 2 cards. Yay, it worked. Maybe you'll get it again. Maybe you'll get it again. So, 6 free cards. Awesome. But then you put it on a creature with menace. If that happens to hit the battlefield, oh my god, they're either going to take a massive amount of damage, especially if you boost it, or they're going to give you 4 cards. And giving you 4 cards, that's a death sentence. I'm shocked at the low price of this card. I would put it in every single commander deck that exists. Here's what bugs me. The community rating on the Gatherer website with 219 votes is 4.178 out of 5. I would give it a 5.5 out of 5, so I don't know what the hell their problem is, but this is one of the best cards I've ever seen. So definitely the king of the equipment. I would even put this above Godsend, and that card is just an atrocity. Hopefully you guys are just as excited as I am to have found this card. I don't know why it took me so long. But there's kind of a lot of unique cards in existence. I think it's like 21,000 or something absurd like that. So yeah, I haven't seen them all yet, but there's some gems like this one. Now if you'd like to make a suggestion for an overlooked but awesome card, preferably one on par with this, that would be awesome. It could just be exceptionally weird, exceptionally powerful, as long as it's not, commonly known. It's got to be overlooked. And you know what? At 50 cents, this is pretty damn overlooked. Also, it was only printed once and it was printed kind of a while ago. Just leave that suggestion down in the comment section or send it to me on Twitter, and I will see you guys next video.